There's something in his eyes that makes my stomach squirm. I tell myself that we have a special connection because he's the one who turned me. In these modern times, would-be recruits are usually injected directly into their veins with a combination of vampire blood. To make it easier for me not to drink for the full lunar month following my initial turning, so that I could become sanguine and be more human than blood guzzler, I drank Michael's blood directly. Clearly, it didn't make much difference in the end. I put my hand on his arm. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make your life more difficult. I'm really not. My voice trails away. Beau. He sighs again. I get it. I do. But you can't do this. He reaches out and pulls the feather away from my ear, twirling it in the palm of his hand. Then he changes the subject. This is pretty. Not pretty enough to warrant the cost. His eyes narrow for the briefest second. Where did you get the money from? He holds up his hands. On second thoughts, I don't want to know. The last thing I need is to have to discipline someone else. He tucks the feather back behind my ear, his fingers brushing against my skin. How about a compromise? I stare at him warily. Go on. You're not going to find a cure. If such a thing existed, we would already know about it. I open my mouth to speak, but he places a finger against my lips. However, he continues, your case is a special one. Because you didn't want to be recruited and you agreed at my urging, I can afford to treat you differently without receiving too much flack. I find it hard to imagine anyone giving Michael Montserrat flack for anything. If you promise not to sneak out again, I'll take you out once a week. I have the sudden vision of us dating. Dinner, dancing, bowling. I shake my head to rid myself of the images. Far too weird. That can't be what he means. He looks amused, as if he knows what I'm thinking. I'll show you how far you can push yourself, what skills you have now that you're one of us. His eyes gleam at me in the darkness. I can show you your real potential. One-on-one vampire lessons with the head of the Montserrat family. I don't want to know what amazing skills I have now or what my potential is, but that's still a hell of an offer. Of course, he adds. If you don't agree, then the only alternative is to lock you up in your room until you see the light. We've got plenty of time, and I can be a very patient man.